The former Conservative Party Prime Minister warned that Brexit could seriously damage Britain's economy in the lead-up to the EU referendum. After losing the EU referendum, Mr Cameron stepped down as Prime Minister. Footage from 5 News has revealed for the former Conservative leader speaking about Brexit in the corridors of the World Economic Forum. He said, "It's frustrating. As I keep saying, it's a mistake, not a disaster." 5 News Brexit News. David E. Cameron admits Brexit is not as bad as first thought. It's turned out less badly than we first thought. David E. Cameron: "It's turned out less badly than we first thought, but it is still going to be difficult." The former Prime Minister was speaking with Lakshmi Mittal, the chairman of a steel company, who said that everyone is speaking about Brexit. Speaking before the EU referendum, Mr Cameron told Andrew Marr about the consequences of voting to leave the bloc. He said, "If we vote to leave the European Union and leave the single market, that will have economic consequences. Of course, there are the experts, the Governor of the Bank of England, the IMF, the Institute for Fiscal Studies, all saying that our economy would be smaller, therefore we would have less money to spend on public services. But also I think there is a deep piece of common sense here, and I would like to set it out. In the single market we get free access to 500 million consumers. That's crucial for our economy. That's where almost half of what we sell goes. If we have less good access, which we would if we left, obviously that is going to impact our economy. There's no saving from leaving the EU. There is a cost, and my message is, don't risk it." Friday, December 8, 2017. Here is the 15-page Brexit deal in full. Mr Cameron famously led the Remain campaign and was criticised for focusing on Project Fear during the EU referendum. Alistair Campbell admitted in an interview with Nigel Farage that Project Fear failed in the lead-up to the historic Brexit vote. He told LBC, "I think it did. I think what happened was that David E. Cameron in a sense fought the last campaign. It was the same as the Scottish referendum campaign, the same as his election campaign against Ed Miliband. There was no kind of hope. There was no positive message about remaining.